second law. If the final circuit is of parallel and in which series combination comes, then we first solve series. After that, we applied the parallel formula. After that, we applied parallel formula. For example, when the current comes over here, it is divided in I1, I2. The resistances are 20 ohm, 10 ohm, 10 ohm and 20 ohm. That current I2 is go over here as I2 and here is I1 because there is no escape the current to change their path. We mention CD over here and EF. When the current comes at the end, I1 over here and this is I2 and that comes back, returns back in I1 and I2. The circuit is in parallel because current is initially divided in I1 and I2 and the last it is also in I1, I2. But in that parallel combination, the current between C and D is passed through the two resistance 20 ohm and 10 ohm and I2 20 ohm and 10 ohm. So these resistance are in series. So first we solve these resistance. Resistance between CD is equal to 10 plus 20, 30 ohm. Resistance between EF is equal to 20 plus 10 is equal to 30 ohm. Now the diagram became like that. The diagram became like that. Here the current I1 in 30 ohm and I2 in 30 ohm. Now there are the two resistance having current I1 and I2 because current are different. So we use the parallel formula 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R between CD plus 1 upon R between EF. R between EF. 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon 30 plus 1 upon 30. 1 upon R is equal to 2 upon 30. R is equal to 15 ohm. This is the total resistance between A and B. Total resistance between A and B. This is the total resistance between A and B. 15 ohm. So by this method we can calculate the total resistance between A and B if the final circuit is of parallel and in which the resistance are in series.